Hundreds of college courses are being axed across the province as the fallout from Ottawa's cap on international students continues. Shauna Hunt is speaking to advocates who fear cuts to critical training programs will impact Ontario's most vulnerable children.
We're creating more of a problem in the end if we close these programs.
Sean Guptil is a certified child and youth care worker in Toronto, a career path he chose after spending some of his teenage years in the city's shelter system.
I did my internship at Youth Without Shelter in Rexdale. I worked there. I lived there, actually. And I always told my CYCs that I wanted to be a CYC when I grew up.
He now runs a program for young adults with disabilities here in South Etobicoke and tells me there's already a growing need for more CYC practitioners in the field.
If there is a lack of these types of workers in the system, what is your biggest concern?
We're on the front lines. It's going to affect the most vulnerable people.
In response to new federal immigration policies, several colleges are now suspending a wide range of programs. Centennial, for example, recently paused almost 50 courses as the school anticipates new international enrollments will decline by 43%, resulting in a loss of nearly 5,000 students. 3 Ontario colleges have already scrapped the child and youth care program. St. Lawrence and Kingston is the most recent, announcing it's among the 55 courses on pause due to financial restructuring.
Our primary concern is that we are going to end up with the exacerbation of the current labor shortage that's happening in the children's mental health system.
Coura Niang is the president of the Ontario Association of Child and Youth Care.
When we think about group homes, when we think about foster homes, when we think about shelters, after school and before school programs, when we think about community programs, when we think about adolescent psychiatric settings, child and youth workers or child and youth care practitioners all work in those settings.
Several experts and advocates are calling on the next provincial government to dramatically increase funding for Ontario's colleges to help stop further cuts. And Niang says critical training programs that help children and families need to be protected.
And the one thing we have to ask ourselves is, well, but what happens if the labor pool is untrained?
Now, these cuts to college courses are considered unprecedented. Some of the programs being dropped include engineering, technology, transportation, business, hospitality, and journalism. Shauna Hunt, CityNews.